Right, I'm in Bristol, Travel Lodge Central. Just found a car park underneath the hotel, just sorting out where to park. And just driven down about 3.5 to 4 hours. It took probably 3 hours 40, I think it took. Left about 6:10. It's actually taken longer to, find out where the parking spot was and all that. Anyway, I've got it now, so we'll go to the reception. So that's just a sort of underground car park. And all right, we're going to head in here. 10 o'clock at night. Right, so I've managed to get through reception at the room and all that. Yeah, right, so there we go. So it's just a cheap travel lodge in the city centre, and then I'll be able to walk tomorrow to the meeting, leave the car here, and then collect the car when the meeting's finished later on in the day. So that's the plan. Get breakfast as well in the morning. So there we go. Let's have a look here. Shower and all that. Yeah. Okay, it's just after 8:30 in the morning in Bristol. I've just come out of the Travel Lodge, which is just there. Yeah, so we're down quite close to the sort of docks area, river area down here. It's behind these old walls and things, some fantastic buildings. It's Bristol Cathedral Choir School. So the cathedral's just up there, but I'm down here at the minute, so I'm not sure how the route will pan out. We'll see. This is the aquarium, Bristol Aquarium. And there. Just next to the cathedral now, which is here. Cathedral Square. College Green, I think this is called here, this grassy bit everyone's walking through. And quite a few sort of homeless tents just outside the cathedral. Loads of people down there, I don't know if they're school children going in or what. Tesco Express and various things. Yes, I've got the quite impressive surrounding buildings around the cathedral. They're all waiting to go in. The school children, presumably from the choir school, which is, I think, here. All this is part of the school, I think. Lord Mayor's Chapel, Central Promenade, Old City, Harbour, it's down that way. Cabot Towers up that way. So the university's kind of that direction up the hill, I think. Yeah. We're going to see who this is. Doesn't look like an old statue, it looks modern. Let's have a look. Raja Homanan Roy, 1833 died. Rammohan Roy, philosopher, reformer, patriot, scholar, founding father of Indian Renaissance. So there we go. And that's the sort of frontage of the cathedral there. Central Library, that says. So 1140 monastery originally, and then this archway was the entrance to the Abbey's residential buildings. So that's where we are there. And the cathedral was founded in 1542, and this was part of the administrative offices. There we go. this is all part of the complex for the school around there, look. Yeah. Right, yeah. There's water in this thing, like a moat going all the way around this curved building here with the statues and little fountains and things. Sort of shallow water on the other side of the cathedral. So it looks like it's a town hall or something like that, council offices. There we go, so that's a lot of hills in Bristol, and yeah, so we're heading away from where the docks are now and up this hill. It's quite a scene, isn't it? All the little shops and those houses going up, the sort of terrace going up, and then on the top of the hill, church with a big tower. We're getting towards the top of this now. View looking down, so it's just sort of drizzling a bit, spitting this morning. So it's part of the University of Wales Memorial Building. And then we've got the sort of museum and things there, and then the geography department just sort of behind that. So I'm going to be coming there later on. So, because that's where I'm going for my meetings. So we'll just do that a bit later. Incredible, all this traffic and that's just completely, the buses can't move, the cars can't move, nothing's moving all the way up that street. I don't know what the point of it is really. Badly sort of done. Marriott Bristol Royal. Yes, looks like a bus depot down here. Another sort of square, and then yeah, maybe more of a shopping area. So we're just looking at, just come down the bottom here, where all these kind of buses are. And as obviously everyone's heading that way, maybe that's where all the shopping centres are there. There's the theatre here, Greatest Showman playing, box office it says. And then if I just turn around, we've got the one of the docks that sort of sticks out into the bottom here of the city. So this one kind of comes in quite a long way from the main area, which is down there, and then runs along that way. So yeah, so you've got buildings on the docks. It says there's a cinema in there. Broad Quay House. So I don't have time to go into the main bits of city centre, shopping areas and all that, just kind of down this area. Just have a look. The scene's very gloomy, but at least it's not pouring rain yet. Might do that later on today. Yeah, so further down here on the docks, we've got the fantastic SS Great Britain, which was the first steam-powered boat, I think. So we'll go and have a look at that. No, I mean steam-powered boat, but first like transatlantic steam-powered boat. We'll go and have a look, see if we can see that somewhere down here. And the breakfast in there, the River Grill. Look at that. One in there, like a buffet breakfast thing. I want to cross this bridge because if I stay on this side of the river I have to walk a very long way around the bend of the docks and stuff. So I'll cross over this, walk through. Back in that direction. We've got an upside down house there, look. Yeah, back to the aquarium again. That's the other side of the aquarium. Yeah, loads of sort of little drinking spots and restaurants and things there. You can see the cathedral just through there again, so I'm doubling back now That's the road I was walking along before, I think, down there. That's the road with the hotel on it. So we'll go and have a look. Yeah, so they've got all this reusing some old buildings, and they've got some newer buildings and some sort of more sort of artistic features and buildings and things. Lots of flowing water. These little sort of waterfall screens they've got here, look. Free water you can get there for drinking. Yeah. Okay, so it's called Millennium Square. They've got little gardens and all that, and underneath here there seems there's a car park. So Millennium Square Casino. That might be the Environment Agency offices there, potentially. Straight up there, I'm not sure. They're down here somewhere. It's actually Lloyd's Banking Group offices, that's what that is. Quite big. Down at the other end of this Lloyd's Bank building, and it comes out more of these waterfront, basically. There's boats of all different sizes along here, and then you can see with the masts there, that's where SS Great Britain is. So it had sails, but obviously it had the steam power, and the sails were sort of backing up, the backup as well. Can't quite see it from this angle. It is a museum, you can visit it. Of course, Isambard Kingdom Brunel, incredible engineer in this area with bridges and all sorts of things, but including ships. Right, well, because the rain is just getting slightly heavier now, so what I think I'm going to do is just go back to the hotel, just get changed, and then I'm going to walk up to the university for the meeting. It's about 9:10 now. The meeting starts like sort of 1:30, so I'm just going to go and do that. See how we get on. The rain's picking up a little bit now, but I just did another view of that. I think there's a little ferry that can take you across, back and forwards across from just this spot here. Somebody's just got off it there, look, a little ferry, and then must just take you to that side. There's a little bit of smoke, and it's from some of these boats which have just got little fires going. Anyway, I'm going to head back that way. That should take me to the hotel, and then I'll get maybe a waterproof coat on and things like that, and then head up. Obviously, it looks like this was a dock which has been infilled here. Just have a little look here. Brunel SS Great Britain, it says there. That sort of museum and all that, and it's behind there. It's a pity from this angle you can't see it. Yeah, that's the little ferry boat, look. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. Right. Okay, just checked out the hotel, and now the quickest route up is up, and it's steep. So just coming up from the hotel, which is behind there, straight up here. Oh, it's steep here. Whew. Look at that. Oh, yeah, it is steep. Look at the walls and that. Oh, still we're going up steep. Whew, there's no respite. Oh boy. Cabot Tower, I think that's called. Oh boy. Phew. That's like a Bristol Study Abroad building. Like a university building. And I think up here there's more university buildings. Oh, yeah. There's fantastic buildings there on that terrace, isn't it? Going down there. Well, the sat nav's telling me to go across the middle of that square there, but it's a bit muddy. It's like a grassy square in here. Just sticking to walking around the outside of it. See these nice buildings. Yeah, there's not like a nice path through there, it's muddy. So we're not too far away now. The Berkeley Square Hotel, look at that. And that's that kind of Willis Tower thing that we were walking up to earlier on in the video. I didn't bother going all the way up because I knew I had to come up this way anyway. Okay, pretty much there now. I think it's just straight up here behind here, the geography department, Bristol University. Nice buildings all around it. I think that's the museum there, which is free entry. So I don't know if at lunchtime I might see if I can pop in for a few minutes there. It's not open till 10. Just cross here like that. Yeah. Brown's restaurant. Look at all that there, those shops there, Sainsbury's. Alright, and I think geography is just up here. But the footpaths are all closed, look, because they're digging out the tarmac and things. It's getting muddy. I think geography could be up here. Some nice buildings there, a bit of a horrible one there, but then this is a nice building. I think it's geography, yeah, geographical sciences. So we're going to go in here and find the meeting place. Right, yeah, so it's 1:15 now, they overran a bit. People are starting to get their lunch. But I just thought I'd take the opportunity, since we're so close, just a few strides from the museum, to go and have a little look at that. So I was going to pop down there for 5 minutes before going back up again. So I'm going to be tied into the meeting for the rest of the afternoon. So we'll go and have a little look. Yeah, so here we go. We'll go and have a little look in here. Museum and Art Gallery. So there we go, it's a fantastic building. So what's that levels? We've been sampling there before. That's the Egypt bit. I don't think I'm going to have time to get around the whole of this museum. There's loads of bits to it. Look at all this Egyptian stuff. I'm not going to have time. So the limestone head is 3,200 years old. $3,200 years old, yeah, amazing, yeah. Yeah, there's too much here to do in a few minutes. And that's all I've got. I've only got a few minutes. Look at that. Art galleries are upstairs. Yeah. Can we just have a quick glance around, really? Ceramics, Staffordshire. Bristol pottery. And the Delft ware. Yeah. That bit's closed for maintenance, the glass gallery. Still got all this here. Right, I'm running out of time now. I've got to get going. Oh yeah, loads of candle like those. Getting lost now, there's so much stuff. So much stuff.
Mitigation method might be useful in controlling the movement of livestock-derived contaminant from land to stream, and we have these answers. One, reducing livestock numbers, and for pharmaceuticals there are.
Okay, so meeting over. It's actually 5 to 5 now, and it's not quite dark yet, actually. So that's good. And yeah, it's all downhill back to the car. And yeah, so I've got to drive back up to Leeds and then from there back home, so we'll just see how long that takes. Obviously I drove after the rush hour yesterday, so it didn't take too long coming down, but it could take longer now. We'll see how it goes. So this is Stafford Services. Just stopped here on the way back. It's still another 110 miles to go, I think, but we've not done too bad. Got through all the sort of north of Birmingham traffic and all that kind of thing. So we're on the M6 now, head up towards Manchester, then cut across the M62. So there we go. Marks and Spencer's food. Yeah. Greg's is situated outside the main building. Look at that. We couldn't fit them in. Don't know what that means was doing. Travel lodge there. Costa drive through. Yeah, so I got back, actually about 10 to 10, took a long time because there was huge fog banks, unbelievably dangerous, and then part of the M62 was closed, so to come off, like go across Rishworth Moor and all that, and unbelievable route, like through all the different villages and windy routes across the moors and stuff to get back here, get back home, and the fog was terrible in places. I had to go very, very slow, thick as anything. You could hardly see any distance in front of the car. So yeah, anyway, there we go, back home now.